Hello and welcome back to the Tanners. And Teresa's made a surprise appearance. She's
Hello.
been, well, we'll get onto that in a minute. But really going to chat about what's happened for the last couple of weeks. We'll start with how we feel, really. From my point of view, after we arrived at the hotel, we just sort of zonked out for a few hours, had to catch up on some sleep. We arrived about 10 o'clock in the morning. I think we mentioned that Teresa was carried down by four.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, four
don't
people.
remind me.
Yeah, in the wheelchair down the steps. Packed into the hotel bus and then brought here within sort of 15 minutes. Yeah, crashed out of the hotel after we'd checked in. Hotel's great, isn't it?
Yep. Hotel's
Yeah,
great.
it's serviceable for if you've got wheelchair access or you have a disability. Not a problem. The loo's a little bit tight, but you can get in there because there's no steps as such. So anybody with disability of walking, I can get Teresa undressed. We can sort of walk through to the shower. It's an open shower area and just one screen, and you've got the loo. So that works well. The showers are great. So you do come to Dumagetti. My hotel is great. Not a problem.
All the staff friendly.
All staff,
Brilliant.
yeah, staff friendly. Wheelchair access is great. They've got, the breakfast is served on the top
upstairs.
floor, and then
Which is nice. You get quite a selection there.
yeah, reasonable good. Yeah, no complaints here. And then they do the evening and afternoon meals in the cafe down in the ground floor. Still got a cold. Still got bunged up and everything. Yeah, we caught that obviously for some sod in Gatwick or on a plane somewhere. Not had a cold in 2 years, not been away in 10 years, and yeah, got the cold this time. And now
It's really ironic, really, because he stopped me going out seeing anyone for 3 weeks before he came, so that I wasn't ill.
it was friends that we knew, a family that we knew had chest colds and things like that.
I knew you wouldn't let me go out though.
We did go out. Yeah. Well, I'm sure we did. We went to Burge Hill, places like that.
Anyhow,
Yeah. But anyway, yeah.
He
But
protects me and then he passes it on to me.
yeah, but
Sorry.
I got it, and then I happened to give it to you. I didn't get it on purpose and then give you the cold, did I? It wasn't intentional. But yeah, anyway, so the first time in 10 years we go away, and we both end up with this horrible chesty cold, and it's been really nasty cough, particularly one you can't get rid of. So yeah, so I'm pretty much recovered from it, and then Teresa's
Still
on the
a lot,
coughing fit
especially
side of
during
it.
the night.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Or if we go out to eat somewhere.
Yeah, it's like laying next door to Walrus, you know. Sorry? Anyway, so back to where we got here. I think the second day, after the first day of sleeping, we went out in the evening. I think just had a quick walk around. Oh, no,
We went down to the
the restaurant.
Oh no, didn't we go down to the
I can't remember now. Yeah, that was
I think we
second
did.
day. That was
Was
second
it?
day. Yeah, the first night I think we might have something to eat down in the restaurant, then back to bed pretty much. Day two, we actually felt quite refreshed and thought, well, yeah, let's go out and have a look around. But I have mentioned to Teresa at the time, we're going to have to do this slowly for her fatigue levels. We've gone from
me.
like for 5 or 6 months in the UK. The last since October through till March, it's been
Miserable.
dreary, miserable, and fairly cold. So coming from like 10 degrees, what we've been used to for a good few months, to suddenly going to 30 degrees, obviously the body's going to say, "Pooh," and obviously with MS, the heat does sap
Saps my
Teresa's energy. So we've had to build the going out slowly and sensibly. We have the aircon, which I sitting around about 24 degrees, sometimes 25. So we're not too cold, but we're not. When you go out, we're not going from 22 degrees to 30 degrees. So I was trying to keep it a sensible temperature, but I think that didn't help Teresa as well because we're still sitting in the 26 degrees heat. But yeah, we popped out. Day two, came back, and as I tried to get Teresa out of the wheelchair to the bed, because we're trying to get her to walk a few steps each day for her circulation. Obviously, if you don't use your muscles, you lose them. Yeah, True's just collapsed to the floor. Yeah,
It's trying to get me up. Isn't it?
Well, it's horrible, but you just have to leave her on the floor. You know, get her comfortable, sitting up again. Make sure she's fairly comfortable. Yeah, and it's just sit there for 20 minutes, half an hour, until she gets power back in her legs, really, and then it's bundle her up and chuck her on to the bed again. But so we learnt there again. We just got to pace ourselves. Yeah, so food generally in the hospital, in the hotel, great. Staff very good. Yeah, can't moan about that at all. Yeah, they're very, very good.
Very helpful. Yeah. Whatever you need, they're there for you.
Yeah, and then it's so we've been gradually working our way around Dumagetti, trying to find places. We've, instead of me pushing Teresa around in the heat, going from dentists to doctors to chemists, I've been going out on my own pretty much, trying to find, because there seems to be about 10 different chemists here, companies. So I started with Watson's, Mercury, Rose pharmacies, all different areas. You have to travel around, obviously. Giving them Teresa's list of medication, and over the last 10 days we managed to get most of it sorted out. There's 2 we're still trying to sort out, but they might be renamed or rebadged as a different name for the drug. Hopefully. So hopefully they might actually sell them here, but under a different name. So I've now got to go back around and ask them all again now, but under the different names or generic names. So that's, that dentist we found out. Well, that was quite a surprise. I wasn't really sure what the information I was going to get, but I popped into one just down the road. How much is the filling? How much is it to have a tooth out if you needed to? And how much is cleaning and general checkups? And it's pretty much 800 pesos per item, so it was about £12. And I was like, oh yeah, I can live with that if we had a problem. 12 quid, call it 15 quid.
How quick you could get fitted in?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I asked the lady. I said, let's say if I had an issue with my teeth, it's hurting. When could I be booked in? This was 10 o'clock in the morning, and she said sometime in the afternoon. So
very impressive.
Yeah, so I'm impressed with that. Doctors, we haven't found out too much about that yet. We've got to go to Sibulan, which is just up the road, to the doctors and the clinic there. We tried the Holy Child Hospital, but that seems to be other departments, wasn't it? They had other departments there that don't really apply to us at the moment. We're more interested in blood. Diabetes is me, MS, and the eyes,
high blood pressure,
and your I can't. Thyroid. So, but that is Sibulan Hospital, so we need to pop there and have a check up with them. Yes, I've done that. Found out about Field Health or Field Medical Health. So basic medical care. Apparently, it's 17,000 pesos a year each, and that gets you basic medication and hospital treatment. And if you have that, if you run out of money, they can't kick you out of the hospital like the US and they do here. If you've got no money and you have an issue and you run out of money, they'll still kick you out of the hospital. But if you've got Field Health, I believe, and I've been told that once you have that, they can't kick you out. They still have to cover your expenses, and then if you need more, then you just pay extra. That's how I read it. So, but we've still got more details to find out about that. I think
still got to find out about vets.
Vets for our dog and 2 cats and things like that. We've got to find out. Just trying to think of what else. Diabetes. Yeah, for me, they do have a diabetic clinic. And since I've been here, I haven't been measuring my bloods as much as I do, but they're not too bad. Well, I have limited myself to amount of rice I take. I've been going for more vegetable meals, more traditionals or pasta, small pasta meals.
You've been taking your injection?
Yeah, I've been taking the insulin as normal, and I felt no dizziness. Like I have periods of dizziness at home. Don't know why. Well, no rhyme or reason to them. My eye issues, where I have lots of black floaters, they call them now. Since my issue last year, they've not appeared at all yet. Or if they do, they're very faint. So since I've been here, where the stress levels have gone, that's why I'm feeling better now. I don't know. So there's no blitz and black bits and floaters going on in my eyes. And I had a itchy chest issue for the last year, which I've been put on medication for that. And to be honest, I forgot to take them for a few days when I got here, and it's not here. I've not had the issue with it. So where it's stress that caused that. So I'm hoping if I do come here, or we come here, I won't need that medication, so we can take that off the list. My insulin, 300ml Toujuro diabetes pen, that's £20 for 300ml. So I'd need 4 or 5 a month, so that's £100, so that's doable.
The only thing is with tablets, you get charged per tablet, don't you?
Yeah, here.
Rather than for a box.
Yeah, here each chemist we've been to, I've asked, do they do that particular drug, and then can you write a price? And so sometimes it's 0.56 of a peso, and sometimes they're 5 pesos per tablet, and sometimes they're 96 pesos per tablet. So we would have to work out. I mean, Teresa's Naramig, is it, or one of them?
Naramig for migraines,
yeah,
and or tryptophan.
One of the one was like 96 pesos, but you'd only take 6 a month roughly. So
Naramig, I would, yeah.
So it's the expensive ones. Fortunately, Teresa wouldn't need that many, but we're still looking into that.
Tryptophan, I need a lot.
Yeah, but just trying to think really. Back to the jet lag and fatigue levels, really, isn't it? Yeah. So trying to manage Teresa's fatigue, we tend to go up, have breakfast if we're up in time. And depends how well we slept.
You've actually been quite good getting up and going for breakfast.
Yeah, way better. If we'd never see breakfast at home because it's 6:30 till 9:30. At home, we'd never be up in that time. But here, yeah, make the effort. We've been popping out a few days. People have been driving us around, so we've actually been to breakfast more often than not. You sent me off in a different direction again. I was going off somewhere. Yeah, so the jet lag and your fatigue. Yeah, we'd be managing it. Getting up early in the morning. If we do go out, we go out about 9 o'clock to avoid the midday sun. Like today, we popped out to see a building site that we possibly might want to buy a property there. So we went there, got there for about 9:30, and we were back at 11:30. We were back at 11, half 11. And it's in one of those yellow.
I forget what they're
called now. It's like a trike. It's like a tuk thing. It's fairly airy now, and it can keep cool. So that's fine. It's just the suspension and everything.
Yeah, it's not
vibrates Teresa's legs, which makes it a bit more annoying for Teresa. And when you're trying to go out of the vehicle, it's quite tricky. Yeah. So it's usually a 2 or 3 man operation. But if we were to move over here, we'd get a car, so it sort of puts that. It's not a problem long term if we were to move here. But Teresa, I'm managing Teresa's. She's moaning that she feels she spends too much time in the hotel room.
I keep thinking it's an awful lot of money to pay to go on holiday, and I'm stuck in
but it's not a holiday. Room. It's not a holiday.
Well,
it's a working holiday. Yeah, but you have to be sensible.
I know.
Yeah.
He's the sensible one.
Yeah, there's no point going out there getting sunburnt and for 4 or 5 hours sitting in there, just me wheeling around going from chemist to hospital to that, and then me being wiped out, her being wiped out, then we spend 3 days in a hotel room. It's better to sleeping again, yeah. And we have done a lot of sleep in the first week. I do realise how much jet lag does take it out of you. So we've been managing that, and generally you've been walking, what's that, about 6-8 feet a day, 10 feet a day, 2 or 3 times a day. So that's because she's done more walking here than she does at home. because the electric wheelchair at home is too much of convenience.
It's too handy, yeah.
Yeah. If you don't use it, you lose it. Yeah.
And I am.
Yeah. Yeah, you do use your electric wheelchair too much.
I use it.
I'm just trying to think, really. So, in general, you feel okay with the heat here? I mean, aircon in here, so we have it around about 24.
We usually go out in the evenings, don't we? About 4:30, 5 if we're going out.
Yeah, so we get about an hour and a half of nice hot sunshine. And then, we're in the restaurant, we try to get a nice outside area, watch the sea.
Watch the sunset.
Yeah, it's very nice. Watch people. They watch people go by, and yeah, it's great. And the temperatures just come down. You've got a fan or something. I'm gonna say again, it's just lovely.
It is. There's quite a bit of activity.
I think that's going to be my catchphrase.
You've got the boats going past as well.
Yeah, you got ferries, tankers or something, cargo ships or things. Yeah, 2 sorts of ferries going from Sikio back to Dumaguete. Then you got they go off to other islands, Cebu and places. So that's good. But in general, yeah, you feel.
I'm happy. I'm contented.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
does sap
took
you.
it out of
Yeah.
me this morning because I did feel quite hot. I must admit when we were out in the thingy.
But as long as we are sensible, and I mean, I get prickly heat, but I'll be managing it. And I think once you've climatised, I mean, as I say, we've gone from 10 degrees and months of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 degrees, and every day here it's there's no point checking the weather forecast. It's just 30 degrees, and it says you're going to have 2 or 3 days of rain, thundery showers. You think, I'd like to experience a thundery shower.
Yeah.
So one morning, wasn't it? It was due to come in at about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Were we out?
No, we went to breakfast, and then on the top deck you got the pool, just opposite the thing. So we went and sat there.
Yeah.
I jumped in the pool to have a swim, and we just come on. Yeah, it got a bit cloudy, and it was really comfortable. The heat was great, and the rain never showed. It just never shows up here. Yeah, a good few times it's been promised, but we've never seen it.
We did see a few spots that day. We went down to the mall.
Yeah.
The big mall.
I think again I've wiped myself out. It was a 25-minute push. All along from the hotel, just one long road over a bridge, and you carry on to the Robinsons Mall. I don't know how long that is, but it's half an hour. I managed to get there. Then you go through security. Yeah, we'll get onto roads in a minute. Got into security. That's fine. Then it's a lovely mall, huge. Walked around. It's like there was one lift. Well, I didn't actually see the lift the first time. And it's like, well, how'd you get up to the next level? So I was looking around. So we went all the way down to the far end. Chat with the security guard, and he's like, that end. It's like, oh, okay. So we came all the way back. I couldn't see a lift. So I asked another security guard, and so we were literally taken out by this, back outside the security guard, and he had like a pump action rifle, shotgun thing strapped across his thing. Yeah, it's like, what do they sell here that needs to be guarded that much? I was thinking. And then we ended up being taken up by the services lift. And you still have a guy that just goes up and down the lift, and that's a job here. Still. Went around the second level. Fine, had a nice meal, some sort of various curries and things. Lots of choice there. Nice hypermarket. Came back, but you have to go back down the same lift. And then we went to another a supermarket or hypermarket, Lee Super Plaza, I think it's called.
Beforehand though, we had to get back out of this one, didn't we?
We
went for the lift.
Yeah, and because we were using it, we caught all the staff on the break, and they'd loaded all the lift out of everything. So of course we come along the one and go back down again, and they had to literally lob everything out of it again.
Felt so guilty.
Yeah, felt a bit guilty of that. Obviously disturbed their break. Yeah, and then you have to use the lift, the service. They put all their supplies up into the shops. So
back to the other supermarket.
Yeah, they got a disabled ramp. So you go up the disabled ramp into it. There's no lifts in the supermarket. You've got 4 floors in there that I've seen now. There's no out for somebody in a wheelchair, but you have a disabled ramp to the point where you go into the entrance, and that is it. You can get to the entrance, and after that, you've just got steps and escalators. Yeah. So I've had a snoop around there. Yeah. So.
You thought you might be able to get me up in the wheelchair?
Oh, I did have
the
I did have an idea of pushing her up the escalator in the wheelchair. Just wanted to see their face.
Was not gonna have that. Never.
So
in
yeah,
a million years.
yeah, she doesn't trust me.
No.
But yeah, so that. Yeah, your fatigue levels are good. I think we've done better than we thought.
Yeah.
And this week we're just going to go out more and more. We've been out with
Jim Ring?
realtors, haven't we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, yeah.
looking at property. Some very nice property. Been out with another lady, Alma. So Carol was taking us around to see a couple of properties, and so was Alma. Yeah, we like them both, so we've got to decide what we want to do later down the line. What else was I going to say about that? Yeah, so we've been going out and about viewing some properties. That was nice. Getting to see the scenery, the countryside is lovely. Transport around here, it's really good. If you're able-bodied, you can just stick your hand up and you'll have a trike within a few seconds or a minute or so. Sometimes there's 2 or 3 of you on it. If you go in the same direction, you can just jump on and pay your bit of the fare, and then somebody else might jump on and other people jump out. And yeah, so that works very well.
There
buses,
are coaches,
there's coaches, and
packed all the time, aren't they?
yeah, they're public transport. from Dumagetti to I'm not sure what's up north, Sibylan and further. All you'll probably know better now is Bakong, Darwin, and then and then further down. So and they're just full all the time. They really do use the public services here, and they're cheap and they're on time by the looks of it. I mean, sometimes you see like 3 buses go past, so there's plenty of use there. That's good. And then you've got jeepneys. Apparently, they're like in between the coaches, and they have special certain routes, I believe, and then you can get about 10 people on them. The paths here, right? The paths. I'm always going to push trees on the road. It's as simple as that. You just walk to the edge of the road. The traffic have full respect for trees. They do give her room. They don't try to cut her up. They see I tend to try and walk so you see the oncoming cars and bikes.
And then leg it across the road.
Yeah, leg it across the road if you need to. But if you start walking across the road, start pushing your way out across the road, they start slowing down. And obviously you then try and weave in and out of them, that's fine. But in general, they stop for you, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's none of this, I ain't waiting for you, mate. You can get on with it.
And that shop we went into as well. We started moving the furniture around.
Yeah, they can't do enough for you here.
Excuse me.
Yeah, take a drink. Sorry. Excuse us. Shit. Sorry about that. Yeah, once it comes, you can't stop it. Yeah, so transport around here is great. I just keep off the pavements. You've got more chance of breaking your leg, tripping over, being strangled by loose cables hanging down. I'll kid you not, it's just...
You tried, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, one of the first nights, I went to 7-Eleven, pitch black, walking along, bang, what's that? If I'd been a few inches, it would have, I saw it the next day. Yeah, it's just a cable, electric cable hanging down. I mean, it's fun, it's just, you never see it in the UK or Western world, but here it's just dodge it. So we tend to, I always stick to the roads, the edge of the roads now, not a problem. Pedestrians tend to do that as well. Car drivers all tend to keep to the speed limit, sort of 12 mile an hour around here. Bikes, same. You get the odd person that would go a little bit quicker, but yeah, that's great. And I think that's about it now.
We went to oh god, I forgot the name. That market.
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Well, you know.
What's the only market we've been to? Last Sunday?
Oh, Valencia.
Valencia.
Yeah. We went to Valencia Market. January very kindly took us. We've booked him a couple of times now. He's very good. He's got a nice tip. I can't think of the name now. Little trike thing. Yeah, so it's great. Trees can get in because the steps just that little bit lower.
Struggle to get out.
Yeah, struggle to get out. But yeah, there's no
But no,
graceful way out of that, is there for you?
no, Valencia Market, the pavements were so bad
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah.
I was so stressed that day.
Yeah, there's only one way in. You go all the way, it took us literally all the way around and found one way in for a wheelchair. The road, it's unmade, it's grass that's been trodden down and it's just uneven. You've got a little bit of tree roots occasionally.
There's also like the little pavement tiles. But they're
Yeah,
like
individual
sun
blocks.
jut up.
There's pavement blocks, the bricks, so the wheelchair, and then some of it's, it's pretty crap, to be
So
honest.
sadly I didn't get a chance to have a look around
No,
there.
but if we were to move out here and we ended up in the Valencia area, we'd look for an ideal mobility scooter. We've had a look at a couple here. There's one just down the road, a freewheeler, quite tubeless. It does something like about 35 kilometres, does about sort of 10 to 12 mile an hour. A freewheeler, that's 600 quid. Brand new, cash price. So we're tempted that to have a look at that. And then there's the slightly bigger one where it's more of a golf cart style but three wheels.
Closed.
A bit enclosed, so if Teresa needs that. But so there's plenty of options to have a look at here. That's a bit really, isn't it? We've been fairly busy, but taking our time. I'm going to say it again, I love it here. I think Teresa's...
I have to say I love it here too.
but there's so much...
People so nice.
Yeah, that's one of the big things. They can't do enough for Teresa.
They're not wrong though. That Dumagetti is a city of gentle people.
Yeah, they are lovely. I met a nasty person. We had a meal a couple of days ago. I couldn't eat it all. It was so big. So I had it wrapped up. And then with a couple of nights before that, we'd had a couple of older ladies or begging for money and things like that. So I said to the lady, I said, "Can I bag it up? I don't want it. But if somebody comes around and is asking for money, can you give them the bag?" It was a nice meal. It's just I couldn't eat it. It's as simple as that. And about 2 or 3 minutes later, a chap came past.
Trying to
sell nuts and things like that, and I said, "No, I'm okay for nuts, mate, but you have this if you want it." And he was really chuffed. I don't know if it's an insult, I really don't know, but I thought I don't want to see that sort of waste. Was it the next day? 2 days after?
No.
Yeah. I think it's the next day. We were just walking down to that area again in the evening, going to get something to eat again. Somebody sort of on a moped sort of said, "Oh, hello." And so I looked around, I was just, "Hi." And he said, "You gave me the meal yesterday." "Oh, right, yeah. Oh, very nice, thank you, Yeah, so it's just, I'd never recognised him, but he took the time. But it was nice that he took the effort to say thank you very much.
Yeah.
There is a little bit of begging here, isn't there?
Yeah, I do find that hard to deal with. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's very hard. I'm a bit more, you can't feed everybody, you can't help everybody in the world, So I've as I've gone past and somebody's down there, I've given them a bit of change that I had in my pocket.
There's this old lady came past and she was like, "Oh, so hungry, money?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't got any. I have to see him."
Yeah, and I was like, "No, I haven't got any." Yeah, you got to draw the line somewhere.
It is hard.
It is hard because
nice
we had 3 kids loitering around us.
Yeah, that was funny.
Week, and they're sort of edging closer and closer, and then they start singing. Was it Merry Christmas?
It was some Christmas song.
Some Christmas.
And
Happy Christmas or Merry Christmas. Yeah, some Christmas
it
song.
It just made me laugh because it was just so
It's like 30 degrees.
It's
summer,
Christmas.
and you start. Obviously, that's the only song they knew in English, and then you just have to ignore them and start talking to each other, and Karen eventually they will go. But it's not nice, but there is poverty here, and
a lot.
yeah, but that could be another video again. But yeah, we're doing fine basically.
Enjoying it.
Enjoying it. We're going out again. We've been out this morning to have a look at the area that we like again, possible for a property if we move here. So we did that this morning. Teresa, so this is what we do. We do something in the morning. We'll come back for a few hours, chill, get Teresa's body temperature back down again to a certain level. Then freshen up again and then head out now for the evening. And it's just so nice, just looking at the beach, across the sea, watching families drift up and down.
Have you mentioned about the motorbikes here though?
As in?
Like, they go out like a family on a trip, on a...
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, the bike. You'll see like a 50 to 150cc moped, and there'll be 4 of them on there, and the pet.
And the baby right at the
yeah, I mean, to me, that's crazy, you know, but they do travel slowly here, but there's always that chance, you know, and yeah, I mean, it's amazing what they get on these bikes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, bags and sacks of stuff, you know, and you think, oh my lord, you can get away with it back in the UK.
There's another one we went past this morning, a bike, had this great long pole coming out the side of it.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's just, yeah, you just wouldn't get rid of it. And then there was another one yesterday I watched when I was having a crafty beer. Yeah, it's like 4 or 5 real large bags of onions overlapping, and then, like a 15-foot fishing rod hanging off the side of it. It's just like random. Yeah, what the hell, you know, it's like, yeah. But that's what they do here. You just can't trust the driving. They'll just turn on a dime. Yeah, they'll put it out in front of you. So yeah, but I think I've done one already on about the biking. But yeah, no, it's great.
Loving it.
Really enjoying it. Love the people. Love the culture. I'm aiming, if we do come here, not to change anything. This is what I wanted to move to here for. There are sensible rules, but they're not strict. As in, from what I understand, say the speed limit, it's 60, 80 mile an hour, but you can do 150 if you choose to do. But any issues or like problems, you will pay for it. It's as simple as that. It's like drunk driving and things like that. Apparently, it happens all the time. It's a thing here.
You're allowed to drink, though, aren't you?
Well, you are allowed to drink, but they don't tell you can't, you know, because it's really quite sensible that you shouldn't. Whereas back in the UK and US, you're told you can't do this, you can't do that, you have to do this, and you can only do this for so long, or how long you can do it for.
And
we're told.
You really don't like being told.
No, I don't like being told what to do. We should have known that from when you married me. But yeah, I like this freedom. You know, there's no rules. Just use your head. You know, if it's sensible and it can hurt you, don't do it. You know? Or be sensible. If you want to push your luck, that's up to you. But we're not going to tell you every step of the way how to do it and why you should do it. But yeah, but that's another video again. Yeah. Okay, well, I think wrap it up there. Yeah, anything else to say?
No, I think you said most of it.
Yeah. Trish will do a video on her own at some stage when the coughing is gone sort of thing. Hopefully she'll do one a bit more about the MS in detail. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon, hopefully.
Thank you.
And I'll just let you know we have made a decision. Yeah, so might not be a surprise. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.